So I want to get this video out before the final update for Gen 2 GT Online comes out because it's confirmed that the heist it brings will be doable completely by yourself. That likely means the Diamond Casino heist is going to be just as forgotten as the Lab Raid or any heist that isn't Bogdan. So before we all fanboy about this for a week, then go back to bitching about GTA 6, I figured I might as well get this out before its relevance fades away into the Shadow Realm. Time to show you how I managed to break the Diamond Casino heist. So me and my good buddy went and did a run of the heist as normal. Pretty standard stuff. Pay was 50-50, but like I really needed the money. But then he took me into this playlist. It had a bunch of weird ass names like Direct to Sea Tunnel and titles that are well over the 25 character limit. Most of it was where we spawned at the same place where you end up after finishing the bike thing for Pacific Standard, but there was no way for us to complete the mission objective. It was inside a map interior where all of this is kept underground somewhere, so we needed an extra life for one of us to get in there, or both if we just so happened to die at the same time. Problem is, we didn't have one. So I went in and jumped off the highest building I could find, because I didn't even have any grenades to do that one KD warrior thing everyone is obsessed over for some reason. Funny thing is, when I got to the mission failed screen, is that it actually respawned me inside the casino where the heist, or should I say, mission is done. I wonder if the heist can be done if we did it on normal difficulty. Moving on to the next mission though, I found ourselves in pretty much the same shit as before. There's no need in pulling a Ross by stretching this video to 10 minutes with redundant ass rambling, so next in line please. Okay, here we go. This is where stuff gets interesting. Same spawns, bring your own outfit plus a duffel bag, loadout being what you had when you did a legit run, yada yada. But wait, all we need to do is make it to the buyer. We can actually complete something here for once. A little more investigation on our part, and it looked like even the getaway cars were the same as when we did our legit run. You know, the Sentinel Chadsick. I grabbed the closest car I could find, and my pal went to do some extracurricular investigation. I went straight to the buyer doing all this big brain off-road stealth driving instead of running to the tunnel and crying about how shitty my life is as I wait for an eternity for the cops to fuck off. Job was done, bookmarked the stuff as I did for the rest of my job so I could make my own playlist of this ketamine overdose simulator. But that wasn't everything. Apparently we did this fast enough to where we completed the Elite Challenge and got 100k out of that. Then that cinematic of the heist leader completing their casino heist for the first time played, even though my pal was no stranger to the heist and we did it plenty times over. And then we got black screened. Our only hope was to suspend our app by going to trim a video clip and fire it back up. By the time I did that, I was in my nightclub with the heist pass screen with my 100k. But I wasn't done there. When I was doing my contributions for that community event a couple weeks ago, I went and did a run of the casino heist led by myself and taking a couple randoms because I just wanted to get the damn thing done. Little did I know that one of them was a helicopter type and was a complete fucking show-off. We got it done though, and it was time for me to run my playlist I made earlier. Disguising it as cut content for the casino heist, I was able to take only the funny one under my wing to experiment with. The time comes. We did it on normal difficulty, so we should be able to suicide our way inside the casino. I was wrong. At least I had a grenade this time, so the sting of shit not going my way wasn't sour for too long. Getaway time. I went to go pick up my lab partner that must have just gotten back from taking a dump or something, and the road trip of science begun. 1 second, though, my dumb ass thought this was a side street passage. First stop, the getaway cars. I had them as orange and purple without liveries, and I went to go check up on them. The cars were right, but the appearance of the cars were the default. Next up, the buyer at the same place as the legit run was. I was expecting another 100k for a smooth operation, but apparently it slipped an 80 headshot requirement this time. I guess it isn't that big brain of a move to spam that mission for easy money after all? I had the getaway as the last thing in the playlist, and we proceeded before the cutscene started, then the game did this.
We did it. Cleaned it out. Jackpot. The diamond was unbreakable, and we broke it. Here.
If you're confused on what the actual shit just happened, I'll explain. When a job is over, the camera goes over to the garage-looking backdrop that is somewhere under the Mission Row police station, leaving the world in a low-poly render. The leader of winners does the long-version animation of the winning toast they chose besides their car or teammates. This is all supposed to happen at nighttime so the lighting is consistent, and then it takes you up into the clouds, fast forwarding to the appropriate time of day for the world. From observations, the cinematic has priority and forces the camera there and the characters to animate in the way the cutscene has them. When the screen fades to black, the time jumps to what the current time is in the world, and any entities are deleted with the cutscene still going. I think that's a good summary of what happens, but I don't have the script in front of me or even have the ability to break down what each line of code does for that matter. So basically, I was able to play the heists as individual missions and learn quite a bit more how the game works. It was a pretty cool experience, minus the force to close app due to an infinite black screen effectively soft-locking the game. Hopefully this video was fun to watch, and I look forward to catching everyone when the final Gen 2 update comes. See you then, and stay on target.